Right now, I am in Berlin, Germany. I've only been here a couple of hours, but right off the bat, I can tell that it was a huge mistake coming to Berlin.
Yeah, I walked through the valley of death, but it ain't no way that I'm fearing no evil. Took a few risks and I pulled a few stunts. I kinda feel like I'm evil Knievel. God is my witness, I'm changing my way, but sometimes I still move the shit like it's legal. One thing for sure, if I fuck on the one, it's guaranteed I'ma make me a sequel. Fuck on the good, I put her in a sleeper. Grab on the neck, I get deeper and deeper. Look in her face and she turned to a demon. Jeepers, creepers, I had to keep her. How you be trapping, you ain't got a heater. Dior the shirt cause I'm out for the evening. Safety belt on and I'm watching for 12. Free all my niggas who box in the cell. Look out for my nigga like Keenan and Kim. My family depending on me to prevail. I'm counting money, but I'm hearing voices. Talking to God on my knees by the bed. A lot of tears I done shed could never amount to the pain I done bled. Niggas ain't had none, they came and I fed. Rolling up, I probably got in my dread. We ballin' forever, you just for the moment. She hate when I leave, probably wish she could clone me. It ain't too much, I can't get if I want it. When you get money, it feel good, don't it?
What is good, people? It is your boy Lord coming back to you with another one. And in this episode, we spending 48 hours in Berlin, baby. Let's get it.
Good job, Lord. You're doing good.
What is good, people? It is your boy Lord. We coming back to you with another one. 5th country on my Europe tour, man. We are in Berlin, Germany, man. As you can see from the gray skies, man, the climate here in Germany and the climate in Budapest was great. Right off the bat, man, the vibe that I'm getting is like the hipster vibe out here, man. You know, they have a lot of artists here. And when I say artists, I mean people who paint, people who do poetry, people who are in bands and singers and stuff like that. It kind of gives you that artsy feel. Right now, we are headed to get some breakfast. I gotta try the breakfast spots in every country I go to. It's one of my favorite meals of the day. Nonetheless, man, we are here in Berlin. We are gonna get this trip started. I'm only gonna be here for 2 days. I guess this is 48 hours in Berlin. My goal was to hit 5 or 6 countries, with at least 3 of them being new countries. We popped off at Paris. That's the first new country, France. Then we went to Barcelona. I've been there before. After that, we went to Budapest. After that we went to Rome, so that was my second new one. Then we went to Hungary, that was my third new one. Now we are in Germany, which is my 4th new one. So we're just gonna keep doing our thing. But enough of all that, man. Let's start the day off with some good breakfast. We are at 44 Breckie, and we're gonna see what's going on. So yeah, the first 2 German people I met at the airport were dickheads. But the 3rd German person I met was very nice. Y'all make sure, the girl that just showed the peace sign, so y'all make sure to go tell her you saw her on my vlog. But yeah, man, we are at 44 Breckie. We're about to get a breakfast sandwich. I know I'm gonna rate it 1 out of 10. After that, I'm gonna show you guys my Airbnb. Then we're gonna do some exploring, man. We're just gonna hit the streets. Okay, I'm gonna do the bacon double cheese garlic.
Perfect.
I will say, you know, just traveling throughout Europe, the white women here do have a little junk in their trunk.
My milk of magnesia. Oh, after the devil made you, he broke the mold. Well, maybe you and I could make a little jungle fever.
I've been here in Europe for about 2.5 weeks. I do want to hit 2 other countries. If I don't hit Portugal this trip, I'll definitely come back and stay for a month or 3 weeks or something like that, just because I want to practice my Portuguese. Right now, I'm learning Portuguese through this company right here. Go on Instagram, tell them that you came here from Lord's page. If you're interested in traveling Brazil, which I know a lot of my followers love Brazil, definitely go to this company right here. I ain't never had a breakfast sandwich like this. I don't even know where to start. This is one of the ones you just gotta dive in. Oh. They got some type of aioli garlic sauce or something.
You hungry as shit. You hungry as shit.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, man, so I was trying to leave the spot and I was trying to pay, and they told me it was cash only. Of course, I'm trying to pay with my credit card, get them credit card points up. And they was like, yeah, we can't, it's cash only. And I was like, why didn't y'all say that? Like, y'all should have had a big ass sign saying cash only, like at the door or something. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. My fault, player. I'll go get that cash for you, player. First impressions, though, in the first couple of hours that I've been here, I've seen a lot of different races. I've also seen a lot of interracial couples.
Absolutely no bunny hopping. No ice, no rice, no spice, no sand, no salsa.
It's just a very chill vibe here, man. The waitress was like, "You're gonna be here Saturday?" I'm like, "Nah, probably not." She was like, "There's this huge rave on Saturday." So that's kind of the vibe, but I have seen some clubs that are hip-hop clubs. It's just that they don't pop off until Friday or Saturday. Unfortunately, I'll be gone by then. I should have scheduled my Berlin trip on the weekend because it looks like it's a super chill city. But we're still gonna try to make it do what we can do. And yeah, man, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, we always got next week, baby. This looks like a dope store, man. HHV, let's check it out. What's up, man? So this is like a clothing store and a record store in one. So this is dope. Hey man, so right now we are back at the Airbnb. This place is super dope. I'm gonna put it in the Patreon like I always do, or whenever you go to the Patreon, just send me a message of the city you want to stay in, and I'll show you guys what's going on, show you guys a couple of options, or at least show you guys where the lit areas are. This place is dope because it has a co-working space, comes with a kitchen, comes with all the amenities that you need, but it has a huge co-working space and a huge lounge area and a self-check-in. The place is called Numa. It's right in the center of everything. So as soon as you walk out, you have plenty of restaurants open at all times of the night. So after settling into my Airbnb, I decided to check out the nightlife even though it was a Tuesday. I was recommended a spot called YAM, which stands for Young African Art Market. This place is a dope vibe. It's kind of a mix between African, Caribbean, and urban culture, all blended into one chill, open air space right by the river. You may catch a couple of herb smokers out here, the hippies out here, the freedom fighter type people, man. But it's definitely a dope spot. They have people selling clothes, people selling art. You can get you some food, a couple of beers, and dance the night away if you want to, man. But it's a chill vibe, very relaxed. You'll hear people speaking Portuguese, Spanish, Swahili, and everything else, man. So it's definitely something you can check out if you ever want a chill night out. It's nothing too crazy, like you're not gonna get in at 5 a.m. from there, but you'll definitely meet some dope people. It doesn't cost to get in, but they do take donations, so I recommend you leave something in the tip jar, man. So after I left YAM, it kind of hit me. I started to realize the mistake that I made coming to Berlin when I did. If I had to do it all over again, I definitely recommend arriving on a Thursday. That way you have time to settle in, you can do some sightseeing, then really experience the city when it comes alive on Fridays and Saturdays when the streets are packed. My biggest mistake was coming during the week. Now, in cities like Paris, London, Barcelona, visiting during the week isn't a problem. There's always something happening. But in Berlin, I got the feeling that the nightlife didn't kick off until Thursday or Friday. But that's why I love vlogging. So when my subscribers watch my videos, they don't have to make the same mistake that I did. Fortunately, on my walk home, I ran into one of my favorite artists, B-Rad G from the Boo, doing a live street performance. So of course I had to stop and check it out.
Meine Stadt, mein Bezirk, mein Viertel, meine Gegend, meine Straße, mein Zuhause, mein Blog. Meine Gedanken, mein Herz, mein Leben, meine Welt. Ich hab erst bis zum 16. Stock. Bitch!
I'm sorry.
What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Day 2, Berlin, Germany. And guys, I have a confession to make, man. I was about to do something so out of character that I had to come and tell you guys. I was about to just sit at home and not experience Berlin.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So I woke up this morning, it was raining, and that's one thing I will be honest about. Whenever it's like a place with gray skies, like, you know, you got London, you got Berlin, you got places that are just kind of gray and not as sunny, it's easy for you to just stay in the house. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with YouTubing, certain trips will be wonderful. You know, all the days will be perfect, everything will go just as planned, but then certain days, you know, will be shitty. So it is what it is. You got to roll with the punches. Nevertheless, I'm outside. I had to come and give Berlin a chance. For all my people from Germany, in the comments, tell me what you guys do during the week. What is there to do during the week? Because a lot of times, whenever I go places during the week, I look stuff up and I can usually find something, but I wasn't able to find too much on Berlin. I was looking forward to experiencing the multicultural people here. I was looking forward to experiencing just the nightlife here as well, but it was my fault because I came on a Tuesday and Wednesday.
What? What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
And I leave on Thursday, headed to my next country. So that's partially my fault, and I'll take the blame for that. Even though I leave tomorrow, I can always come back. And one thing that I hate when YouTubers do is they'll talk shit about a country or a city, and they'll never give it the proper respect or the proper time it takes to even learn if you like the city or not, you know? So I'm not gonna talk down on Berlin like that. Real quick, if you didn't know, man, the Germans love a good burger, man. So there are gonna be a lot of burger spots, and this is one of the more famous ones in Berlin. It's called Burgermeister. Yes, it may be famous, but I definitely found a place that's way better than Burgermeister, in my opinion. Right now we are going to a place, it's called Raw. R-A-W. I know it stands for something, but I can't pronounce the name because, hey, I don't speak German. One thing that I can definitely say about Berlin is the art here is one of a kind. I feel like this is maybe the street art of the world, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more a little bit later.
I swear really got me fried. I've been through a lot, I swear it helps me clear my mind. We put some work on the streets, we in overdrive. Saving 30% just to pay the fines. Only hit my phone if you need a 3-5. We making business moves, everyone is justified. My old lady dialed me up like, when you coming home? I'm a man in these streets is my home.
As you can see, guys, this is the graffiti capital of the world, I feel like. Whenever you come to Berlin, you're gonna see a lot of this. You're gonna see a lot of 1UP. You're gonna see 1UP right here. They got 1UP. They got 1UP over there. So 1UP stands for One United Power. They are a group of graffiti artists who made international headlines. They literally walk into a subway station and they tag it within like a couple of seconds. So they literally have tagged places all over the world. But in Berlin, you're especially gonna see it almost in every block, it feels like. What I've seen on news clips and stuff, it's all anonymous. They pop out with ski masks. So it's pretty dope to see like some mysterious group just doing their thing. And obviously it's illegal wherever they do it at, but they doing their thing, man. You gotta love it. So yeah, One United Power is one of those things you're gonna see on every block, it feels like. With this vibe, what I'm getting from my first impressions of Berlin is there's a lot of artists out here, whether they be in a boy band, girl band, singers, painters. They're just really artsy out here. And you gotta love this, man. I mean, just look at all this art, bro. It's absolutely insane. Now, you guys know I love a good club scene, especially in different cities where I've never experienced it. And that's one of the big regrets that I had when I booked this trip for Tuesday and Wednesday, because all the clubs are closed. And if you don't know about the clubs in Berlin, they have kind of like a secret society going on when it comes to that. There are certain places where you could wait in line for over over 3 hours, and you get to the door and then they deny you. And whenever you get in, I've actually talked to people who have been in those clubs. They said it's some of the most wild things that they've ever seen in life. Now, with all that being said, since we are on the topic of the party scene, I'm about to go to the smallest club in Berlin, and maybe the smallest club in the world, man. This place is the smallest club in the world, man. It's called Teledisco. And in Teledisco, there's no sections, there's no bottle service, it's pure vibes, man. So you go here, you select your language, you start the party, €2 for one song, and then we're gonna play, what do we wanna play? We wanna play some, let's get some Weekend going. Let's see. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't think I fucking raved that hard in years, bro.
No way. No way.
Yes way, Ted!
Like, dude, that was a fucking 3-minute bender. You would have thought I was on coke, Molly, heroin, PHP, PSP, PS5. It was a fucking experience, bro. Fuck that, dude. Teledisco me any day. All that raving, man, I worked up an appetite, and we gotta try a doner. We gotta try a doner. One of the most popular foods here, but you can't just try this anywhere, you know? They've had these in Spain, they've had these in other places in Europe, but the food that I've had here has been good, man. No complaints. They talk a lot of shit about European food, but from what I've seen, it's been pretty decent. And like I told you guys before, I'm new to the European world, and I know there are gonna be a couple of smart guys that wanna correct me on everything that I say that may be a little off. And to you guys, I just wanna say, hey, go fuck yourself. Right now, we are about to pull up. We are at Mustafa Demir. Forgive me, I know I'm butchering all that, but we're gonna try a little doner. Let's see what we can get. Yo, this is wild. This is called the doner. The big doner, man. Sheesh. Like, bro, this is big as my head.
That brother's starving.
Yo, this is good, man. The big doner gave me a big boner.
Come on, my nigga.
It has all types of spices in here. I didn't get it too spicy, but I could have got a little bit more spicy. The fries are amazing. The bread is crisp, but at the same time, it's soft. This meal would be perfect after the club, after you had you a couple of shots of Jack Daniels, smoked you some good joints. This would be perfect. This is good. Yo, the big doner, fire. Fire. I'm telling you, like I said, man, that's a perfect drunk meal to end the night. You get you a big doner, extra spice, everything nice. If you're too hungry, fuck around and eat it twice. You dig what I'm saying? But damn it. Come on, rain, go away. Come again another day, man. Come on. Guys, I'm really trying to give y'all the good vibes of Berlin. But it's not, the weather not vibing with me right now, kaka. The weather is not vibing with me right now, kaka. I will say, guys, for all of you guys who like to play in the snow, Dr. Umar wouldn't approve of it, but it's safe to say that the women definitely have an eye for a black man. Right now we are at the East Side Gallery. It's pretty much a little bit of the Berlin Wall, just filled with literally graffiti from all types of artists from all over the world, I do believe. They have whole walls painted by all types of artists, man. So you're gonna see all types of representation here. So the East Side Gallery is a long stretch. There are all types of artists from all over the world that literally painted this stuff. And it's the original wall that still stands to this day, man. So it's pretty dope. They have all types of famous paintings, but the most famous painting is called the Fraternal Kiss. As you'll see every time you come here and come by here, you'll see groups of people taking pictures. So if you walk about 10 to 15 minutes more that way, and that's where kind of like the hip hop, reggae, Afrobeat vibe is, and that's where we were at last night. But yeah, man, this is definitely one of those places you come get you a photo op, and you know, do your thing, you know, be a tourist for a day, man. All right, man, right now we are in the center of Berlin, man. You got everything around you. You got big clocks. You got the big buses of Berlin showing all the tourists what they need to know. You got people riding bikes, man. You got pretty much everything you need down here for a good little photo op. For some reason, I've always had a thing for cathedrals, whether it's in Guadalajara, Barcelona, and now we in Berlin with it, man. So I always like to see a good cathedral, you know, a good, nice old building, man. Especially if it's a church, man. I go in there and say my prayers. Thank you, God, for letting me be the most swaggiest travel vlogger on the planet. Humble things like that, you know. Berlin is definitely a cool city. I'm super glad that I came out here and decided to you know, just vlog and do what I do instead of just quitting, man. That's not in my MO. That's not what I want to do in anything in life. So I suggest you do the same thing. So if you're thinking about doing something but you're a little skeptical, stop being a punk and just do it, man. What they got some freaky shit going on here. Hold on. My man is choking. He a dog. He a dog. We ain't in France, but that's a little menage a trois. I'm sure that's probably some deep meaning of why it's like that, but hey, who really gives a fuck, right? Am I right? Another suggestion I'd like to make whenever you're traveling, trying to see a new city, instead of taking Ubers everywhere, if it's close, you know what I'm saying, relatively close, get you a scooter, get you a bike so you can actually see the city. But as you can see, through the crevices of these beautiful trees, we are approaching the Berlin Cathedral, man. Wow, is that not beautiful, man? Look at that. Well, you know what's funny about the ball under the cap trick, man, is, guys, do not fall for that trick, man. All of those guys are working together. Literally about 10 minutes ago when I was parking my little scooter, I saw the same dude that was over there betting with the same guy who was doing the ball and cap trick, man. So y'all don't play that, man. That's a fun tip. Once again, I wish I could witness the nightlife here because I heard it's one of the craziest party cities in the world. Granted, I'm not a big rave type of guy. Who knows? I could go out there and really turn up and have one of the greatest times of my life. Or I could go out there and get drugged and be on Molly. Either way, doesn't sound too bad to me, am I right? I got about, I would say about a good 12, 13 more hours here in Berlin, and then I go to my next city where I'll be staying for a little bit longer. All right, man, this right here is the Frederick Guggen's third Studio Octavis Omnen et Adven Liberavin Museum Constivit Midigative. And I know for a fact I nailed that pronunciation. Anyways, I have no clue what that building is, but it does look dope. Oh yeah, man, that's beautiful, man. We're about to get interviewed real quick, man, and then I'm gonna get back with y'all in a second.
Hello, today I'm with
Jared, aka Lord.
Nice to meet you, Jared. And where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas originally.
What brings you to Berlin?
I've been traveling for about 2 weeks now. This is my 5th country in Europe to hit on this trip, and I'm a YouTuber. Go check me out at Lord Williamson, okay?
Before we address the problem, what do you think are some of the things that divide us in society?
Not getting to know one another. The division doesn't come from interactions. It comes from beliefs and what you think is happening. It's a false narrative that is spread throughout media, social media especially. I'm a black American and I was told, hey, you shouldn't go to some certain countries because it's racist or they may look at you a funny way. I do know that, you know, the government tries to pretty much divide us as one. But whenever I talk to somebody from wherever it may be, from Hungary, from Italy, from anywhere, I notice that they respect me as a person, and if I respect them as a person. So I think the biggest thing is respect, man. You pay respect to people, learn people's cultures, and then you'll do just fine.
So you would agree that we would have more inclusion and we can build bridges through positive interactions and traveling to different countries, meeting new people?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, I think I'm on my, since I've been traveling, I'm on my 35th country. And I've traveled to pretty much almost all the continents. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. Nobody's ever treated me disrespectfully unless I did something disrespectful. And even if you do something disrespectful without knowing, like, hey, say this culture, we don't walk on the grass. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Now I'll change that, and I'll tell my fellow American or my fellow whoever it is not to do whatever they say, whatever they say is a no-go in that country. Yeah. It's just respect for, moral respect and cultural respect.
Yeah. And would you say through your travels, has anything stuck out to you is different from like what the media portrays? Something that, is pretty typical in America, but then you actually went to the country, you met the people, the culture, and you realized it was completely different?
A lot of people, they'll try to tell you, hey, don't go to Brazil. Hey, don't go to these places in South America because they're super dangerous. You're gonna get killed. Colombia, there's a cartel and stuff like that. And that's just, while it may have some truth to certain things, certain places may be a little bit more dangerous. I think that's completely incorrect. Just because you have to actually go there. When I went to places, yes, I've had stuff maybe stole from me. If I left my phone, it may be gone. But also, I've also had stuff stolen from me in America as well. With the gun laws that we have in America, I feel like not too many places are as dangerous as America. But at the same time, for the people who are here saying, hey, I may not need to go to America because of the gun laws. If you go to Colorado, if you go to Arkansas, you're gonna get shown nothing but respect as long as you respect them.
One last question about media. You said that, media can be divisive. So as a citizen, you obviously need to be informed. How would you recommend getting past the one-sided, positions that certain media outlets hold?
Don't talk about anything you don't know about. Like, you can go by what you're told depending on who told you. I just think you going there and seeing it for yourself is the best way. And if you don't have the chance to see it for yourself, try not to spread rumors about what you heard.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man. How old are you guys?
I'm 17 and my brother's 14.
You guys keep doing what you're doing and keep chasing whatever dream you may have, and I promise it'll happen, man. Just got done with the interview. Oh, what'd you say? No, stop it. I'm not famous. Well, a little bit. Stop it. You're making me blush. Stop. Anyways, man, just like that, man. Those guys were 17 and 14, and they're out here doing good work, man. Hopefully I don't come out in the medias of them saying, yes, Black American says he hates everybody. He claims that white people are crackers. I hope that doesn't happen, man. But those guys are doing dope work, man. And the funny thing is, I wouldn't have had that interaction if I would have stayed at the house, man. So guys, make sure you get out and just keep doing your thing, man. All right, so now, after my debut, I think that's gonna get posted on all major media timelines. Now we are about to head back to the crib, man. Looks like it's about to rain. We gotta put this in another gear.
You know what I'm saying? Ha 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 ha. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky. Never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky. Never let them low, go. I got about 100 reasons to leave the party, but I will not. Got a lot of meaning to get to you when I'm in a spot. Thought about what's the season, oh yeah, it's summer, feeling so hot. I could burn in my slumber, turn the lights off and let the beat drop. I'm the meanest rapper, meaning I feed on rappers a lot. I'm obscene, I need not encouragement, this the courage I got. Got a buzz going, so people heard of me, then I pop. Kinda was going, how you gonna tell me I gotta stop? Start another trend, and if you wanna get in on the ground floor, then what you holding up the wall standing around for? Call up my people and I know what they down for. We can stay up all night long, land home around 4. I'm on the land from my daytime lifestyle. We be going ham like cheese in a slice style. There's something about the nighttime like to feel nice out. So if you're still at home, I'm right outside the door like knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah. First name, put your last hands in the air. Yeah, yeah. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? First name, put your hands in the air. Yeah. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky. Never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky.
All right,
Never
man, we
let
are
'em
back
go.
out after Portuguese lessons for 2 hours. I would definitely go out on a limb and say that I could see Berlin being really turned up, man. Every time after people get off work, it starts to get a little bit more lit, a little bit more lively. So I could imagine once it gets Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it starts to get lit again. Berlin, I know the title may have thrown you off, but don't worry. I will be back to witness this nightlife you guys speak of. So I'm on the hunt for a bratwurst, man. I went to about 3 places and they've all been closed. Some closed permanently. Kind of wondering what the hell is going on out here. Where can a brother get a wiener? Am I right? So for those of y'all who are wondering, I am in the area called Frederikshavn. Forgive me for the pronunciation once again, but I mean, it's just one of those areas that's very, very busy at all times, man. A lot of young people out here, a lot of businesses, clothing stores, stuff like that. You can stop and get hookah if you want to. The only thing I would say about, Berlin, Germany, really pretty much Europe other than Spain, is I couldn't live here because of the weather, man. Whenever places are like gray, gloomy, I just want to stay in bed. I don't want to do anything. Would love for a girl to come over and give me top all the time, but I do that even when it's sunny out. Question, I'm good. How do you say the name of this?
This?
Yeah.
Wurst and Knoller. Wurst und Knoller.
Wurst und Knoller.
It's really German.
Yeah, really German. Okay. Can I have this right here, please? And then I want the most German beer you can give me.
Most German beer?
Yes,
Okay,
the most popular one. And what's that called?
The Pils.
Pils.
From Tap.
Okay,
Tap.
perfect. Yes.
Yeah?
But yeah, so I got, looks like I got big cock on a plate and a brewski. Cock and a brewski. Y'all forgive me for my immature humor. So American of me. I'm super happy about the decision I made whenever it comes to just getting out and about and, not letting anything get in my way of covering a city, man. Even if I can't go to the nightlife, which y'all know I love nightlife, I can still see the culture of the city. And that's one thing that I think separates my channel with a lot of other channels. I'm not just one-dimensional. So we can go out and about, we can speak a little Spanish, we can speak a little Portuguese, you know what I'm saying? We can hit the club, we can have beautiful women. I try to be as well-rounded as possible, man. That's why I'm here in Europe. A lot of people from the States just stick to Brazil, Thailand, DR, and Colombia. And don't get me wrong, all those places are perfectly fine. I love every single one of those places. But you gotta see the world. The world is big, man. Guten Tag. Oh, that's good. Wow. If you're seeing this, man, take a shot. If you don't drink, take a shot of water. All right, let's get to it. First, we're gonna try. Y'all know I love the carbs, man. First, we're gonna try the carbs out. Seasoned to perfection. Potatoes, fire. Got the tentacles, look like an octopus. Decent. My mom makes better Italian sausages. She's from Chicago, so she damn near Italian. I'll say this about Germany. I have yet to have a bad meal. In Paris, I had a bad meal. In Spain, I was eating healthy. Budapest, I had great meals. But so far, food-wise, I would say Germany got it. Okay, one thing that I think is very weird, they charge you extra here if you order ketchup. But the doner, forget about it. Y'all make sure y'all go to Mustafa's, because that shit was slapping. It was expensive, man. That whole meal was about $32. Granted, I did have a beer, so the beer was probably like $6 or so, but still. It was definitely pretty expensive. Now, the place that I was telling you guys about that I've been raving about that's better than Burgermeister is this place right here. They say one of the most popular burger spots was the Burgermeister that I showed you guys earlier. But yo, I had both Burgermeister and Goldie's. Goldie's by a million. Right now we are back in the Airbnb. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, get some editing done. Because if you're gonna play hard, you gotta work harder, man. What is good, people? It is your boy Lord coming back to you with another one. We are live from London.
Smoking on his I swear really got me fried. I've been through a lot, I swear it helps me clear my mind. We put some work on the streets, we in overdrive, saving 30%.